Well, the city of Lexington recently announced steps to make certain areas of town safer.
Richard asks, why is the city using private security rather than Lexington PD for the expanded security at the courthouse and city parks? Here's our Victor Puente with the answer to that good question.
Last week, Mayor Linda Gorton announced an increase in security in downtown Lexington. That was in response to an assault on Short Street. One of the steps they plan to take is expanding the hours of private security at the Robert F. Stevens Courthouse Plaza and the soon to reopen Phoenix Park to 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They're also going to hire private security for Tandy Park between 2 a.m. and 5 a.m. each night. Now, I reached out to the mayor's office to see why private security was being used. City spokesperson Susan Straub told me it was a matter of cost. She said private security is less expensive than police officers. They're also able to focus on one specific area. Now, they plan to have those forces supplement their police presence downtown. They're also requiring that those guards not be armed. She said, quote, they have the ability to ask people to leave the park if they're engaged in improper legal activity. But if the subject refuses, then they will call the PD. Now, there have been a few studies about the effectiveness of private security as a crime deterrent. They've had different results. One in Oakland, California, determined that the reduction in crime was short-lived. However, that was for a larger area than Lexington is looking to cover. Another study centered around train stations in England showed that unarmed private security not only prevented crime, but also increased detection of new crimes. If you have a good question, just email us. Goodquestion@WKYT.com. I'll see you on WKYT Mornings.